With multiple killings of African Americans by white police officers in the spotlight, the Secretary of the Army tells Newsy the military is looking into what can be done to keep black soldiers safe when they come into contact with local police.
So are you considering making some sort of unified type training that could go over those things, especially with the climate that we're dealing with right now?
Yes, absolutely.
What the training will entail has yet to be determined, but black veterans I spoke to say the problem is urgent.
Everyone wants to fight for the flag, and they claim the flag stands for freedom, liberty, and justice for all. But as a black person in America, we don't have none of the three. I don't have freedom, I don't have liberty, and I damn sure ain't getting justice.
Sergeant Carlos Martin was coming home from a uniform inspection on Fort Jackson in 2005 when he says he was attacked by a South Carolina police officer.
I'm finna die. And my wife is finna die in front of me, and I can't do a damn thing about it to protect her. I felt less of a man. I felt like, how the can I go out here and I put my life on the line, blood, sweat, and tears for this country? And for them to do me like this, what am I fighting for?
Court documents and police reports reveal Martin, who had just returned from Germany, was arrested by this man, Deputy Ben Fields. He may look familiar. He's the same officer seen in this viral video body slamming a teenage girl in a classroom 10 years later.
Approximately 20 minutes ago, School Resource Officer Ben Fields was terminated from the Richland County Sheriff's Department.
Martin, who has since made a short film documenting his experience, says Fields was responding to a noise complaint.
Hey! Hey, you! Come here!
After asking for his ID, Martin says Fields threw him to the ground, beat him, and emptied an entire can of pepper spray on him, while another officer threw his wife against the car after she was spotted taking photos with her cell phone. The attack was allegedly provoked by Martin calling Deputy Fields dude.
He's like, you won't be addressing me as dude. I'm a Richland County officer of the law. I said, well, sir, you address me by hey, you. He said, well, that's because I don't know your name. Well, hell, I don't know your name either. And I move my hands up and let you know the officer tackles me. He slams me down to the ground. He starts beating on me. He handcuffs one of my arms behind my back.
According to police reports, Fields admitted to using racial slurs when arresting the uniformed Army sergeant.
After they arrested us, I went down to the precinct to be fingerprinted, to take my mug shots. I'm sitting here taking a mug shot in a military uniform. What type of mess is that?
According to this memo from the Richland County Sheriff's Department Internal Affairs, there was not enough evidence to prove or disprove excessive force was used during the altercation. Martin and his wife were both charged with resisting arrest, but those charges were later dropped. The Army veteran says his wife then took the officers to court for excessive use of force. The civil lawsuit made its way to the 4th District Court of Appeals, but the judge ruled in favor of the officers due to qualified immunity.
I would like for him to be charged the same way as if anyone else was charged. If I go out and I beat a person, or if I treat a person that way, he should be convicted just like a civilian should be convicted. But they have the badge has its own set of rules that protect them.
Unable to afford an attorney, Martin says he never had his day in court. And when I asked him what he feels his chain of command should have done when he told them about the incident, this is what he had to say.
It would be nice in a perfect world. I would love for my unit to stand up, protect me, and say, hey, we're going to get you the help that you need. We're going to get you the right lawyers. We're going to get you the right congressmen. We're going to get you the right publicity because we want to tackle this issue of racism.
Army Secretary McCarthy told Newsy the military is currently giving service members advice on how to avoid trouble with the police, but has no plans as of now for more formal training.
I don't know specifically like a particular professional military education regimen, but they are the types of things we talk to soldiers before they go out on the weekends and give safety briefings about how to carry themselves.
Newsy spoke to former military leaders and a former military attorney. They all said databases or records about incidents like this are rarely kept, and if they are usually destroyed after a set amount of time. Therese Garnier, Newsy, Washington.